Yes, it's another episode of Football Wahala, and you're welcome. I'm your host, as usual, Noise the Voice. And as usual, we are at Bush Flavors, number 20 at Adetola Street, Aguda Surulere. A nice, very cozy place. You can come and have a very nice time, watch football matches, enjoy grilled fish, grilled chicken, and some lovely chilled drinks. It's a very nice place. We'll be waiting for you to come and join us, share a few laughs, talk about football, and just hang out with the guys here. So our discussion for today is going to be the FA Cup final between Chelsea and Leicester City. What team do you think will take the day and win that trophy? Is it Chelsea or is it Leicester City? Stay tuned. So we're going straight to the topic of the day, the FA Cup final between Chelsea and Leicester City. What team will have that day? What team will go home victorious with a trophy in their hand, with that most prestigious title of FA Cup winner? So, Mr. Bora, one of the panelists I have today, and Otu, the other person I have here, we're going to be discussing that today. So, I'm starting with Mr. Otu. What team do you think will have that day?
Leicester City, of course, will win the FA Cup.
Leicester City will win that day.
The upper hand against Chelsea Football Club.
So I guess, Mr. Bora, you are for Chelsea.
Definitely Chelsea, Alele, the blue. Definitely their history is going to repeat itself because they are in the Champions League final at the same time the FA Cup final. Whenever there is a Champions League final, they are also in the FA Cup final and they are ready to claim the two. No problem. Chelsea is winning the day. They are winning ahead.
So do you feel they can, nick those two trophies, within this period, the FA Cup and then Champions League? Have in mind there's a Champions League final match to play against Man City. Do you think they want to risk their players for the FA Cup, and then lose out on the Champions League? Don't you think there's something something might happen and they might not want to risk everything?
The boys, they've done it before. Who said they can't do it again? I don't see the life of Leicester stopping Chelsea not to win the FA Cup. Do you understand? This is a team that have played 3 FA Cup finals in 4 years. And definitely they are better. Since when we have seen Leicester City playing the Cup final in England, I think to me they are debutants as far as this recent years is concerned. This is Chelsea that have since 2000, they've won 6 FA Cup trophies. So who is stopping them? Nobody is stopping Chelsea.
I want to let you know that this Leicester team we're talking of, they've won the second tier competition for a record 7 times. And they've also, I think they've won the League Cup 3 times. And I think ever since they gained promotion into the Premiership, they've really been doing absolutely well. And even when you flash back to the year, to the season of 2015-2016, which was the year they won the Premiership, nobody gave them a chance. They were just coming, and before you know, they won the league. And I believe they will pull up another surprise. Come when they play in the final at Wembley.
Even when you said they won the league in 2016, the following season it was Chelsea 2017 under Conte. But this time around we are talking about the FA Cup. This is the FA Cup. It's not meant for boys. It's not meant for debutants. This is the most prestigious trophy. This is the oldest trophy in the whole world. We are talking about FA Cup here. This is, aside Arsenal, it's only Arsenal that have won the FA Cup ahead of said.
Leicester City, they are not debutants. They've been playing in the FA Cup, though fine, we know that this is their first major final for over 3 decades. So you can't, but they've been involved in the competition over time. So you cannot say they are debutants. And let me now still let you know that this final that they are into, Chelsea have a Champions League final that they are facing. A very difficult hurdle they have to face against City. They are also in the FA Cup final. So I think that there will be a kind of a loss of concentration, because for you to be chasing two major competitions, it is not easy. For you, I think they will concentrate more I think they will concentrate
Done it
more.
before. See, let us be realistic to ourselves. The carnival of players that has been portrayed by Chelsea. Look at how Chelsea have been whitewashing the big teams from Atletico Madrid to Porto to Real Madrid, the one that we know as the Galacticos of football. No, definitely you can see that the Chelsea guys are developing confidence match after matches. Right now, I don't see anybody taking away Chelsea. Chelsea is ready to face anybody.
This Chelsea team in their last 6 away games, I think they've not won more than two games away from home. So there's a whole lot of inconsistency that is ravaging this Chelsea team. They have as in, so you cannot it's a neutral ground, but I am just telling you, I'm coming to a point. If you cannot win away from your home, it means that you're not even strong enough to win a neutral ground. Yeah. That's the point I'm trying to prove here. So come FA Cup final, and let me also remind you that the likes of Riyad Mahrez, the likes of even your N'Golo Kante, that is making you proud today, they are products of Leicester City. And yes, they produced these guys, and thank you, and even Chilwell. And let me also remind you that the likes of Harvey Barnes, the likes of Maddison, and even Ian Achor that just picked form. These guys are doing really well. I don't see any way that
seems to be like a threat for
Chelsea team will stop the Leicester team, because I know this is their only chance of having a silverware to their cabinet this season. So I know they will go all the way. They will put in all efforts to make sure
that just been whitewashed at the King Power Stadium by a struggling Newcastle United, 4-2. Look, Chelsea is ready to play any damn person. Chelsea is ready to pick both trophies, FA Cup, even including Champions League. I will know we leave that for another day. But talking about the FA Cup, Chelsea has the pedigree than Leicester City. You can't use Leicester to compare Chelsea. When it comes to the FA Cup, we are talking about since Roman Abramovich empire, since 2003. They have claimed 5 FA Cup trophies. In the last 4 years, they have played 3 finals of the FA Cup. You can imagine who is Leicester. 30 years or 30-something years ago, they have been in this position before. I don't think they have the pedigree of stopping Chelsea in the FA Cup.
Statistically, from the time Leicester came to the Premiership, from the time they gained promotion to the Premiership, when you check head to head, I think they've always had the better rough of Chelsea. I think they've been winning Chelsea. When you check it head to head, they've been better overall. Yes, they've been better overall. You can go and check it. It's on record. Since they came to the Champions League, they've been better.
At the beginning of this season, you and I know that was when Chelsea was having the problem. Fine, they defeated Chelsea. But now, Chelsea under Thomas Tuchel has bounced back. Even Man City that defeated them earlier, when they met with this same competition, Chelsea defeated them 1-0. So definitely Chelsea is back. Chelsea is ready to face any team as they are right now.
So you don't feel Brendan Rodgers now has a keen eye to notice where the flaws are and where, to be able for him to be able to penetrate Chelsea and get the deserved win?
Well, tactically, he's not as disciplined as Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel has various match plans. The way I respect that guy is that every games with different method, with different approach. So definitely he's going to watch.
He's always fielding the same players.
It's Thomas Tuchel that had all the money. They gave all the funds to buy the best players in the world. Even not he still did not perform, and you're telling me he's technically better than a Brendan Rodgers that has had a lot of experience even outside England. He has even coached.
Because this is a man now that did not even buy £1 to Chelsea. He met those players. Look, FA Cup final, Champions League final. No doubt about it. Now Pochettino that replaced him in PSG now. Where is he now? Where is the PSG today? So to tell you that.
But PSG, they are trying in their league, and they also just kicked out from Champions League by Manchester City. They would have been in the finals.
This is a coach now that is now coaching back-to-back of final Champions League. Last season, final with PSG. This season, our final with Chelsea. No, come on, you can't use Brendan Rodgers to compare to Thomas. Like the adage, shoe get size now, shoe get size.
Too immature for you to start giving Tuchel accolades over Rodgers, who has been there over time. No, now for crying out loud, Tuchel just came to Chelsea. Fine, we agree that it is working for him right now, but you cannot judge him based on what he has done so far. Give him a full season. Give him a full season. He has 4 different competitions to compete in. And he has the Carabao Cup, he has the FA Cup, he has the Premiership, and he has the Champions League. So give him a full season. That is when you can actually judge how good he is.
But a team like Leicester,
Brendan Rodgers that is carrying an average team like Leicester City. And over time, you can see the way they've been playing. He has been producing players upon players, and even the way they play.
You said you just said that they're average players.
In their last 5 games, they've managed at least 2 goals per game.
Fine. You said that they're like an average team. They're like an average team. Now, don't you think, like, from the way I'm seeing it, like those teams, it gets when they need them to actually deliver, they actually fail to do that. You know, their whole plan just falls apart, and they don't actually get the result that is
The thing is,
desired.
with Leicester, it is different. I have my reasons why I classify them as an average team. Because the thing is, they've not really won the Champions League and all that. They've not been up and doing. So that's why I said they are an average team. But on the whole, it's a team that knows how to get results against the big teams. And even Chelsea, there's one characteristic about Chelsea so far this season that I personally have noticed. They know when it comes to playing the big teams, you give it to them. But when it comes to playing those average teams, I don't know, there's this, they just lose it. Example, when they entertained West Brom at the Bridge, you can see the way they lost woefully, 5-2, which was totally unbelievable. And that is the same kind of result they've been getting.
Exactly, because I was also thinking about that, because sometimes a coach might come in and he has his own pattern of play and everything, and the other teams do not, pick up on time how or what this coach is actually doing. But as time goes on, they get to see his pattern and be able to know how to, tackle him and win games. You understand? Don't you think, like, Brendan Rodgers now would have studied Chelsea, would have seen their play, how they have their pattern and everything, would have studied their players and known, okay, take this guy out, take that guy out, and he'll get the results.
Well, if every other coach has been thinking that way, then Chelsea would have been where they are. Because when you look at it, we all know Zinedine Zidane, so tactical. He could be able to take away Thomas Tuchel out. Even Diego Simeone of Atletico Madrid then who is Brendan Rodgers, for God's sake. Look, these guys are so disciplined. These guys are so mobile. These guys are so, they are ready to face anybody. Look, the way those guys are in hot shape. Watch out for Chelsea. It's not a team like Leicester City can stop. You can't imagine Leicester stopping Chelsea at the FA Cup. And I'm telling you, come this FA Cup, history is repeating itself. Just the way in 2012.
But Ian is in hot form right now.
Likewise, Timo Werner.
Werner? Really?
Definitely.
Has been losing chances.
No, you see, you don't get it. The work rate of Timo Werner is more than scoring goals. It's so formidable that opponent doesn't even know how he operates. Here, you understand? Majority of we people, we are just looking at it. Oh, maybe this guy. Let me tell you, Timo Werner is hardworking. He's working in a way that opponent don't even know where to catch up with.
Yeah, but if I were to compare both of them, Iheanacho or Timo Werner, I'll pick Iheanacho any day because, man, he's on fire right now. And Timo Werner, you've seen him lose balls as just probably tapping or whatever, and close one-on-ones, and he loses them. So I don't know.
And the coach, that he still plays him no matter why you people are complaining. Result is what matters most. Look at it. You can Leicester City is just playing at the league, the FA Cup. You are talking about a team that is playing almost all the competitions, FA Cup, Champions League, and then the Premiership.
Job of a centre forward. Is it not to score goals? And if you are not scoring goals, you are telling me that he's doing this, he's doing that. It's not needed.
Okay.
It's not needed.
Okay,
it's
fine.
not to score the goals.
All right. So, let's just take your final submissions. Who would win? Why you feel they'll win? Just 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Well, definitely, history is repeating itself just as it is in 2012. And this is a team that have played 3 finals in 4 years. So who is going to stop them? Leicester can't stop Chelsea, so they are winning.
Okay, 5 seconds.
I'll still go with Leicester City. Among the two, I think they are the hungrier. They will go all the way to make sure that at least they deliver a silverware this season. So Leicester will take the day.
Okay, Leicester versus Chelsea, FA Cup final. You've had our discussions for this episode, and I hope you've enjoyed what we've brought to you today. So, but we'll definitely appreciate you to drop a comment for us in the comment section. Give us a like, share the video, and also, if it's your first time, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can get notification whenever we post any content. So we will be here next time, hoping to see you again and give you another episode of the Football Wahala, because in football, as they say, Wahala, no they finish. So sit back and wait for our predictions coming right up. It is still Football Wahala, and we're still getting fans' reactions. And we're still here at Bush Flavors, talking to the fans, getting their reactions, their views, and their opinions about the FA Cup final. Chelsea versus Leicester City. So I'm here with the wonderful Mr. Frank. So, Mr. Frank, Chelsea versus Leicester. Who has that day?
Chelsea team to beat by their recent forms. You remember I told you the last time during the Champions League semi-finals, actually told PSG win the Champions League. Even though I'm a Chelsea fan, I didn't believe Chelsea would go that far. Haven't seen what they've played in recent times. I don't see any reason why they shouldn't win that trophy. The FA Cup. So I'm giving it to Chelsea.
So you don't feel like Ian and I saw Fire right now cannot stop Chelsea's run of victories?
Yes. It's more important. But there are other players who are better than him and who have played against Chelsea and they didn't So Ian and Chelsea are one of those players who is good but against Chelsea close to the post.
Just sure about that?
Yes.
You are so stretching now. Are you sure it's not the Chelsea fan that you talking?
Well, you can also see that Ian Shaw is a Nigerian like me. So now that is where the contradiction comes in. I am a Chelsea fan, Ian Shaw is my Nigerian brother. So ordinarily I should give it to him, but as it is, I see Chelsea taking that way because our coach now, Tuchel, he has solidified our defense. So what I'm saying, it was only a Benzema that was just luckily able to break that defense.
So that was the luck. That goal was something magical.
Okay, so he didn't find the net in the second leg. He couldn't find the net. So that means he was lucky to have gotten down. Our defense is watertight now. But our defense, I can comfortably call our defense German defense. We have a German coach, we have some German players, and we are playing German defense.
So you would feel Brendan Rodgers would not have figured out a way to break that defense. Probably, by the way, pull their main defenders out to create space for Iheanacho to go and get a goal or 2 or 3 or 5?
I don't see that happening. It's going to be really difficult. But if Iheanacho scores a goal, I will be a little bit surprised because one, this is Chelsea's performance now. Speaks a lot. You know, it's the team to beat. And then Iheanacho, on the other hand, is on form right now. But it's really scoring, even the slightest of chances.
Yeah,
it takes it. So, but like I said, I don't see him breaking even. I don't see him doing it because he plays with the team and if his team is not able to get the ball to him, he will be able to score. But Chelsea can stop the ball from getting to Vinicius of Real Madrid and who again? Name the big players in Real Madrid. They couldn't do anything because they didn't see the ball. He had to be pulled out. Hazard played and he was also pulled out. He did nothing. And these guys are bigger players than he had actually. He couldn't find the net. So, well, anything is possible. But for me, personally, I don't see doing what
All right. Really appreciate your input. Thank you, my friend. Chelsea versus Leicester City.
Well, Chelsea-Leicester City, the FA Cup final. I can give it to Chelsea. They have been consistent of lately. Although I'm still pained with the outcome of the Champions League results. I'm a Real Madrid fan, actually. I'm still pained. I would love Chelsea to lose, but to be on the first side, they'll be consistent. They play real good. They are young side. They are vibrant. They are flexible. They can be anywhere in the field. You don't know what could happen. You don't know the outcome of how they could play. Look at how they played Madrid in the both legs. They were strong. They came out stronger in the both legs. So I'll give it to Chelsea against Leicester. And Leicester have been a little bit shaking. They've been floppy of recent. I can give it to Chelsea. They are ready. They are ready to give their all.
All right, thank you, Mr. Hope. We really appreciate your input. Thank you.